Hello, everybody. I hope you can hear me. This has been a while that I connected live with you people. So, here I just wanted to talk to whoever is there and let me wait for a moment. And if you're watching this on a live replay, so definitely whatever that I'm going to share is going to be helpful for you. So, this video is about the how the current market trend is and for the people who are currently looking for a job to get into recruiting industry and the people who are already in the industry. It could be bench sales, it could be USIT recruiters, it could be for our domestic recruiters. And the problems that we are facing that less jobs and client response went down and the recruiters response to the candidates that went down, candidate response to the recruiters went down. So here that volatile market is there. So because there is little bit shift that happened after COVID. 2023 was drastic, and expecting this year 2024 is going to be good, 3% more than how we had faced last year. So here are a few things that you as a recruiter need to remember. You could be a bench sales, you could be IT recruiter, and if anyone who wants to get into US IT staffing, so this could be a better movement, because if you go to naukri.com and check the opportunities that is there are a lot of opportunities, because the companies are now preparing to build their team, and so that once the market is up, they can make a steady stream of income, or they can make their team produce the productivity or whatever it is. They just want to make the team ready for the when market is up. So that is the kind of scenario is happening now. So you as a recruiter, if you are working in an industry and in a company, and you see that not much reply is coming, or you are having a hard time getting replies from the candidate, so what I would suggest, do not give up. It is the time when you need to put more and more efforts. So that is what is lacking. So when market was good, everything was happening with a little bit of effort. So now when market is like this, when market is very pushy, so what is that we need to do at this moment? We need to push very hard, and we have to put our efforts more than how we were doing previously. So this is the time, right, when things do not go right, or when things are slow, then we need to put our efforts more. That's where majority of the recruiters are giving up. They are blaming the market is like this, people are not replying, and the client is not replying, requirements are low, so many things are happening, right? We cannot change the market, because market is not under our control, so we cannot change it. So what is that we have to do? We need to put our efforts more, efforts towards gathering your candidates, meaning if you are working with any direct clients, and or you have a vendor who are giving steady flow of requirements in a particular location, you have to collect, you have to gather all the candidates information and start nurturing. That is very much important. And second thing is, build your vendors list if you are working on corp to corp requirements, so that you will be ready with your known vendors, reliable vendors who can supply with matching candidates and reliable candidates. That is what you should be doing during this time. And you should not get demotivated with the market is slow, it is not dead, you need to understand that. And it was peak in 2022 and prior to that, and it is obvious that it will go down. So if you have not seen the market in 2k during 2000 or 2008-9, then you are definitely someone who started your career in few years ago, I know that. So if someone who has seen recession, so they understand how the market, how it looks like. So don't worry, don't push yourself to a stress mode, but put your efforts more. When your company sees your efforts, your job will be safe. When you are satisfied with your efforts, not only your current company, if you have to leave that company, you can also join any company with that confidence that yes, you are putting efforts, right? So this is what I suggest for the recruiters. Don't give up and build your pipeline with the local people, and that is going to help you to get more placements when market is up. Because at this point of time, you see there are a lot of people looking for jobs, but they are worried, they are scared of getting into any scam, or they really don't want to waste time. So that is when you differentiate yourself, when you go as a recruiter who are really committed and to make a difference in people's life. If you definitely in that mode, you are committed, you are aggressive, then definitely it's going to help for you. And for bench sales people, you need to work on the contacts, the recruiting companies you want to work with. And that is what is very much important, that people have seen you, meaning when market is going to go up, you really don't want to show yourself, as you really don't want to show yourself as a stranger to those recruiters. So why don't you start working on showing yourself to the recruiters that yes, this is the company, this is what the bench is recruiters, that I'm there, these are the what the candidates that I'm marketing, and these people are reliable, we are reliable. If you are marketing with candidates who are really reliable, who are very genuine, and you know that they can crack the interviews and they can help the company to complete the project, then definitely you have to go in the market. Why not? So this is the time for you to build those emails, build those contacts, and showcase that what is that you're good at. Now, when I'm saying build your, contacts and connect with recruiters, it will not happen directly. You send an email, those recruiter will send you the requirement, you send your hot list, they send you a submission, then interview. It won't happen like that. If it is happening, then that's all good, you are lucky enough. Generally it won't happen all the time. So now, when you want to connect with somebody else, you got to be patient, right? Because you are not the individual one who is connecting, there might be so many people try to connect. So focus on your patience towards multiple follow-ups. If you are someone who believe in multiple follow-ups and you have patience, because bench sales recruiter need to have patience, you are a sales guys, things do not happen at the first time. So multiple times when they see you, then they'll definitely reply to you. So that is what the strategy in connecting with the people. So before that, you need to list down who are the companies you want to connect, whom you want to connect, work with them, check their activities, know about them on LinkedIn and social media, try to connect and engage with them in multiple ways, then send email, then check what is that going on in their work culture or work environment and at their of company, then share what is that you have. So that is a long process. So daily you may want to connect with 5 people, and you need to nurture them as strategically, because as a bench sales recruiter, we are habituated of using mass emails. All of a sudden we send mass emails and so many replies we expect to have coming, and then we do the submission, right? So generally that happens, but for a new contact it is going to take time. So build your strong contacts and build on your communication skills and negotiation skills, and showing that why you are different. Understood, people? So this is the primary strategies you should be following. And if you are someone senior enough, here is a suggestion, that look for new opportunity, showing that you are a winner, you are a champion. How does it is going to be, how it is going to be? So now, not only you are good at in one particular area, if you want to go to the next level in your career as a manager, assistant manager, senior lead, why don't you focus on other part of the businesses as well? For example, if you are a recruiter, you should definitely understand about how bench sales work, how BD works, how BDE works, how sourcing works. If you're into bench sales, understand about how recruiting works, how account management works, how BD works, how sourcing works. So it means you are positioning yourself as a package. Okay, because when there are companies are there at this moment, at this stage, they really don't want to invest more time in training people. They are not interested in hiring multiple people. So what happen is they are going to hire those people who come with multi-talent, meaning you know sourcing, you know screening, you know recruiting stuff, you know bench sales, and you know how to engage with contacts. You see, five things. If they have to pay 5 lakhs for recruiter, 5 lakhs for bench sales recruiter, you can directly demand you want 7 lakhs or 8 lakhs because they are saving their money and you can do multiple jobs. This is what the strategy you got to use at this moment if you're looking for a job. Because going only with what you are doing currently, as if hey, I have 5 years of experience as a bench sales, I have 10 years of experience as a bench sales, I have 8 years experience as IT recruiter. No, that positioning is gone. If you want to excel in this industry, if you want to go to the next level, you need to rework on your offerings. Me as a product, me as a person, these are my qualities. And if your company is focusing on multiple streams or multiple business lines, then I can help you because I know this. So this is how you position so that they can save money and you are going to get more money. Understood, people? So this is what I would like to share, and more frequently I'll be coming live. And it has been a long time that I met with you people. And yes, if you are a recruiter and you have not downloaded the ebook that I have shared, check my recent post and videos that about the 5 top roles about the ebook, so that you can download, so you can easily understand how requirements look, how to understand which industries may need, so on and so forth. If you are bench sales recruiter, you definitely want to own the top, staffing companies, to best recruiting companies to work with, best staffing companies to work with. So I have shared hundreds of companies names with their website, with their LinkedIn pages. You may want to connect with them. All right, now downloading a document, saving the data, listening to me or listening to somebody else or reading something definitely won't help, because words doesn't have power. Only execution has power. So whatever you learn, put that to the work, so that you are going to win or you are going to lose or you are going to gain some knowledge. Then you need to rework and rework and rework. That's where the result will come. Many people give up initially or in the midway. Some people do not even start. So where you stand, you want to see where the success is, or you just want to sit down and cry and blame how the market is. It's totally up to you. So I'm going to connect once again. So till the time, if you have any questions, I'll definitely would like to answer. I will stay here for a few more minutes. I see Gulshan. Hey Gulshan, good to see you here. And anybody would have any questions, do let me know, so we can have a small discussion here. If not, I'll come back once again. Till the time, you download your document and let me know how it is. All right. All right. Very good. So I think no questions are coming in. I'll wait for a few more seconds. And if you're watching this video replay, do comment here and join. If you want to be in the list, so join in the list where you can get into the webinar notifications if you want to upgrade yourself, because I believe recruiters need to upgrade themselves in order to crack this market and get into the next level. So I will do whatever possible. So here is what the link I'm going to share. So please, yeah. Yeah, Gulshan, I have made a video about I797A, I797B, and I797C. So I would suggest you to go and check that in my channel, and you definitely have the clarity. All right. So for a very brief, I797A will have a visa approval and I-94 approval as well, and I797B, that is only visa approval, and they will not have any approval on their stay or on the status. It means those people who have I797B, they are primarily, they got their approval when they are not in the US. All right, so that's what it is. And if someone who is in the US and they got I797B, it means the visa approved, but some reason the stay has not been approved. It means they can work but they cannot stay, so it is not possible. So they have to go leave the country and get it stamped once again. All right, so if you are a recruiter, you definitely want to work with someone who has a valid H1 approval, at the same time I-94 approval. All right, I hope I answered your question, Gulshan. Okay, Hitesh asked the question, what is your thought about state clients? Yes. So Hitesh, state clients become very choosy. They are there from the beginning, like choosy. So if you want to work with them, make sure you submit local candidates. And the challenges for the state clients are that majority of the local candidates, they know the client's requirements, and most of the time they are already been contacted. Okay, so that's what the challenges are there. Primary, they see if it is a US citizen and clarity, and then they check about the rates and other things. Okay, so if you're submitting GCs or H1s for them, they get into the last, but US citizens, local candidates, that would be their primary preference. So if you are working with the state client, do not just start working on when you get the requirement, but you should be in a mode that you always focus in LinkedIn, finding the local candidates, build their list. Dice, find the local candidate, build your list. Monster, Career Builder, you get into your Indeed. If you want to go to, GitHub, wherever the possibility are there, collect local candidates information. It could be hot, cold, or warm. Maybe it's a hot candidate who's currently looking for a job, or maybe passive candidate who is currently working. You as a candidate recruiter, you need to have all these emails, and so that you will be sending emails once in a week to check where they are and what is their status. In that way, you already be in touch with the local people. The moment requirement comes in, you are not a stranger, you can definitely send requirements. That is another strategy you may use. But majority of the time, those local people know who is hiring. So that's one challenge. Okay, it's only about how you maintain your database. That's important. Very good, people. Yes, Anish, we have a course for Boolean string, and there is other webinars will be following, as for bench sales recruiters, for IT recruiters, how you can upgrade yourself, how you can make more placements, so on and so forth. So stay tuned. Okay, Anish. Yeah. And if you go to my website, there is also one Boolean search that is previously we conducted. If you want to have it, yeah, get in there and stay connected. Okay. Yeah, you email there, and you'll get the reply. Anish. Rohit says, how is the current job market scenario in US? Rohit, market trend has been slowly picking up, but it is not great. Okay, that's what the scenario is. It is not down, it is slowly going up. So it is not a recession. Okay, maybe, I do not know, but because it is going recorded, so I just, I want to guess that maybe after election they have to play any recession game, they may play. But it is going little bit slow, but it is not dead. Because if you want to see, okay, can I share something here? Share screen, right? Okay, let me open naukri.com. Okay, I'm opening naukri.com here, and I'll show you, right? Let me see if that is something. Mhm. So here, if you see my screen, right, I'm going to do a recruiter job. Okay. If we are looking for recruiters in India, and you see, right, like I'm showing you this is what the trend is. Now, recruiter, if we just type recruiter, there are 66,000 openings are there. And let me select the freshness here. Okay, I'm going down, I'm selecting 7 days. In 7 days, there are 6,000 openings came in for recruiters. And for bench sales, okay, there are total 9,000 jobs open. And in just 7 days, around 2,000 jobs opened. Okay, now you see what is the market is, how the market is. People are paying, you see that, 3 to 6 lakhs 1,300, 6 to 10 lakhs 521, 10 to 15 lakhs 182. Now if this is what the trend is currently, hiring trend of recruiters, imagine what is that they are expecting. Understood? So did you see the screen, people? Yeah. So if you have seen the screen, that's you understood. If you have not seen the screen, okay, I just, as I told you, okay? So this is what the, let me share the screen once again. Is it working? Window, I'm going to share my Chrome tab. Okay, Ben sales. Okay, or I'm gonna share my window, entire screen. No, entire screen nahi, I'm gonna Chrome tab. Visible, people? Yeah, I think I can see my screen here visible. Okay, hey Srinu, good to see you here. Okay, good, right? So this is what I was saying. Now you say market is right. So current Ben sales in 7 days, where is the freshness? In 7 days, 2,000 openings, around 2,000. Okay, for recruiters. Now recruiter could be any recruiter, okay? But because that's what the market trend we are looking for, right? Overall, if we look, 66,000. If you can do that by your, from your side as well. Last 7 days, 6,700. Okay, recruiter, third party payroll, recruiter, recruiter contractor, hiring for recruiter position 2 days ago. There are so many positions there. Now, why I'm showing this is, if companies are hiring for recruiters, what does that mean? Right, they might have, definitely their investors, they might have thought about something. Okay, so that is the reason market is not dead, but everybody is walking cautiously, slowly they are walking. That is the reason they have freeze some of the requirements, and they're waiting for the elections to happen. Because when the election period is there, once the government changes, there might be so many rules and regulations might change, which may affect their hiring policies. So that is the reason I believe the market is going slowly, and they're depending on whatever the people they have. So once the election is over, I think they have the firm policies. I believe the market is going to go up, and let's see, because we do not have any control, right? Only we need to work on ourselves. All right, very good. So let me read out a few more things. Okay, all right. Being Khan, how to get clients. Interesting. Okay. Hmm. The election in US will, what is this? Will take, yeah, definitely. So we got to wait nearby for that. That is what the scenario happens all the time, because currently the market is slow. At the same time, election effect also there. Okay, very good. So, Khan, how to get client primary? If you are new to this industry, then definitely you need to focus on which clients or what sort of industry you'll be targeting. Just to give an example, okay, this is not everything. If you understood what I'm saying, then you could able to do it. I'm not just telling you everything to do about business development, but primarily what you can do, you need to demographically you need to understand which people, which kind of industry you would like to target: IT, healthcare, e-commerce, engineering, what kind of client. Understand the size, focus on the location, then get into what they are doing, then segregate by client, then get into the client and understand what are their businesses and what is that your offerings are. Then you understand who are the people that you want to connect. Then get those, understand those people, check their activities, slowly introduce yourself, then share what is that you have to offer, understanding their problem, and ask for a chance that you would like to prove yourself. All right. In that process, you definitely want to have your patience. At this point of time, as market is slow, if that is what those clients are who are good one point of time, but due to the market things are slowing down, they might not reply, but they might be waiting once the market is up. They want to work with you. So it is time for you to build the contacts, and you want to be known to most of the people, so that when the market picks up, you can easily get those people's attention and requirements. Okay, it is not going to be forever, right? We know that. It is just market is down, it is not going to be like this forever. So we have to wait and see. And fortunately, this is not dead market. Okay, it is going very slowly. Main, put your efforts, more efforts, more efforts, more efforts, strategies. Change your thought processes, change your positioning, be more strategic. Do everything at this point of time, because people are watching. People would love to work with the people who are really genuine and who are really committed. Show yourself to the market, and that is going to be very much helpful when the market is goes up, or in your career as well. People, this is the chance, very good chance. I hope I answered your question, Khan. Yeah. Nearby says, sir, how to get a client? I have drawn a roadmap for it. Can you tell me, sir, what is the best time to reach? You can reach any time. So, what is the roadmap? I did not understand, right? So, there is no right time or wrong time. Only you need to position which clients you want. I just answered to Khan's question, right? Nearby. So you may not get reply. So at this point of time, you should not be losing your patience. You should be connecting to more people, and you should be known to them, because they might not have a requirement for you, so that they may never reply. But what if once they have a requirement, who do you think they're going to remember? They remember of you. That is what we got to do now. All right. Yes. Very good. Any questions, people? By the way, so let me ask you a question. So, did you people downloaded the ebook and for ebook for the 5 top roles and the top recruiting companies to work with? Did you download that or not? Do you want me to share the link here? Just want to share the link here so that it will be good for you by the time you. What happened? It should be here. Yes. Oh, okay. Srinu got it right. Wonderful, Srinu. And Srinu, I really appreciate that you shared very good about the training and mentorship. Thank you so very much, man. Very good. Okay, Ranjan says there is no much calls for USIT recruiter. May I know what does that mean? So could you please elaborate your question, Ranjan? Yeah. Yes, you are right. Market is like this. So there are requirements, less requirements, and clients are also behaving crazy at this point of time, right? So we just have to focus on how you can, let's say, if you are arranging 4 interviews, we need to put efforts how it goes to 6 or 7 interviews. It's all about the efforts. Okay. So efforts in connecting with the people, efforts in marketing, efforts in staying in touch with the recruiters. And don't, and here when we say staying in touch with the recruiters, that if recruiters are not replying, okay, there could be few chances, right? Few scenarios. They might not have any update from the client. Okay. They their client did not reply to them. Third is the position might have put on hold. Fourth could be they are busy with their stuff. So don't assume that recruiters are not replying. Why don't you think that this could be one of the reasons? And I'll just wait till they reply, and you do not burn your bridges. Okay, multiple times when we follow up with the recruiters, it annoys. So we generally, bench sales should avoid doing that. Understanding where they are. Okay, if you are following up couple of times and they did not reply, understand that then that's what something has happened, because as interviews and placements are important for a bench sales recruiter, that is also important for a recruiter, right? We know it is, everybody is interconnected, and this is a need for both. So as interview is important to you and your candidate, that is important for them and to their client as well. If nothing is happening, it means there is no activity is happening. So till the time, you don't want to burn your bridges and you don't want to annoy them. Only what you need to do, you need to stay connected and be in touch so that things will work. Everybody knows the market is, all of a sudden your management shouts, your team lead shouts, your manager wants 10 placements a day. It won't happen like that, because they know the market is. You just put your efforts and let the market do itself. It was not like that before, right? It happened, it is. We know everyone wants to make money and everyone wants the candidate to be placed, but the market is not like that. It is slowly going up, slowly picking up. So connect with more and more people rather than using just your hot list. Increase your, vendor list, make it more targeted. That is what is strategy I'm talking about. Very good. I hope I answered your question, Sai. Okay, yeah, I was sharing those sheets with you. If you have not done it, you have not downloaded it yet, because that this will give you a head start, right? Which companies I might need to connect, and if you are a recruiter, what is that I should be doing, and so on and so forth. So let me give you two those videos, and okay, here is what with this one, with the roles that you want to see how it is, and this one is where it is. Share the link. Okay, it should be here somewhere. Give me a moment. I'm just copying the link for you people. Yes, this is for the company, best companies to work with. Okay, yes. All right, people, very good. And once you have done it, let me know what is that Ranjan, what did it say. There is no much call. That's what I have said. I did not understand your question, Ranjan. There is no much calls for US IT recruiter. May I know for an opening you are talking about, or what is that you are talking about? How to identify a fake candidate, especially in GC? So the card wise, definitely for a GC, if you want to ask multiple questions, that is going to annoy them, because you might end up asking those questions. For example, you want to ask about their passport number, okay, to check their travel history. You might ask them about their GC card, all right, or you might ask them about their I-485 when they got their green card. So what is that you would ask is, forget about the documentation, get them real references. Ask them, okay, you are GC, all right, I understand. How did you get your green card? The majority we see in the market, they say through the relative. Okay, we cannot do anything. If you ask for their previously what you were, they may tell something, right? You're following Khan. So if they say I'm got my GC from my relative, so you can ask, okay, what you were before, and where is the document and which form that you have filed to get it, and definitely they have been trained. Best is to catch them with their experience, with their references, with their work locations, and sh- asking them who are the people they really worked with in which companies and who are their managers. So that is how we have to catch genuine people at this point of time, rather than just verifying the documents. Khan. Things are getting very crazy at this point of time. Did I ask you? Did you answer? Did I answer your question, Khan? I hope so, right? One last question. Sai is asking. Currently, I am with an RPO. Few clients are offering work from home and offering a better salary. Is this the right time to shift job, or should I stay with current company? Now, if you have enough reasons why you want to stay in your current company, stay there. If you feel that a better opportunity is coming in, and you have reason why you should go there, you should go there. So things always come to you at the right time. Now you got to decide that do you have the courage to move on. So Sai, you might be asking this question because you might be in the comfort zone in your current company, and you really don't want to risk your career going into somewhere thinking that what if I could not able to perform, what if they remove me in 2 3 months, because I'm safe in my current company, and what if that what if, and the you know that's scary experience, or the thoughts that it is better to stay with the unknown devil rather than unknown devil might be stopping you. So you need to bring your courage and decide, do you really want to stay here, and take the leap of faith and see what is that life has for you. This is what I would answer, because that is how I change my companies. Thank you, Han. All right. Oh, we have been talking for 37 minutes now. I hope I have answered your questions. So I'll be coming more often. I hope it will be helpful for our recruiters. And before we end, do not lose your confidence on yourself. That is what my suggestion is. And another one is, do not neglect your health, people. Do not do not take the company's stress to the head. It is going to spoil your personal life. One, we are working in the night shift, the habits are here and there, we don't have a proper schedule, and on the top of that, if you take the mental stress, it is really going to affect your health. Company may replace you or hire someone in 2 days if you go away, but your family member cannot get someone like you, right? You understand what I'm saying? So do not take unnecessary stress to your head. Give your best. Let things come on its own way. Job is for you. You are not for the job. Be matured. If you are putting your efforts, document the efforts, tell that in your meetings, because at this point of time there are less people who put their efforts. So you give your best. When you give your best, things will come. Being stressed, being worried, do you think it is going to give you placements? No, it will not. It will spoil your happiness, it will spoil your joy. So this is what my suggestion for you people. Wonderful, Nirbhay. Not a problem, we'll check it out. All right, so I'll connect with you once again. All right, and if you want to stay connected and know more about the webinars, check my website and stay in touch there. And yeah, we'll all together swim into this ocean, and we'll come out of this slow market, people. Thank you so very much, and take care. Bye bye. We'll connect once again. Yes. Okay, so before we go, Ranjan sent something. I mean, the companies are not hiring for US IT recruiter position, even tried in LinkedIn, Naukri, some references also. I have just shown you in Naukri, there are thousands and thousands of positions open, Ranjan. Now, the reason people are not replying you could be about your resume, your positioning, I mean, how you're presenting yourself, Maybe your LinkedIn optimization is not correct, because the recruiter definitely visits your LinkedIn and sees how this person is. Because you definitely have to rework on your resume and selling what you have done, what you have achieved, rather than your duties. If you look back into the resume, I'm 100% sure that you have mentioned responsibilities. So now what you have to do, put your achievements. What have you achieved? Like, what have you achieved in a way of money, in way of time, in way of solutions? What is that your achievement, professional achievements? Write it down, show them this is what I have done, and I will definitely do it in any scenario that you're in. Your target is to get a recruiter's call, right? So that's what you are in. So if you just send a resume with all the responsibility, do you think the hundreds of resumes they get, they don't have that? They will have it. You need to reposition yourself, and that is going to attract the recruiter. Very good. I hope you understand what I mean, right? There are so many opportunities and you do not get any reply. What does that mean? It means that they are not interested on your profile. They have the opportunity, they want a recruit, they want to hire a recruiter, but they are not replying. What do that mean? Your resume is not attracted. So apart from sharing your responsibility, work on what is that your achievements, what is that your values, your worth, and write it down in a way that they definitely call you back, that you want to talk to them. So that's what the strategy has to be. Wonderful. Did you understand, Ranjan, what I'm saying? Okay. What are people? Yes, do you gotta do modifications, man? That's how it works. Very, very. Srinivas asks, how to get direct client contacts? You gotta build for that, man. Direct client contact means you might. That's what I was saying, right? Direct client contacts. It means what is that your candidate base is, what is that your candidates offerings are. Meaning, if you want direct client, it means you want to solve some problem of the client, right? So first be ready with what are the problems that you are solving, then focus on what sort of clients that you should be targeting. There are thousands, lakhs, crores of clients, right? So according to the size, according to the employee, according to their revenue, you need to target. You might need startups, you might need someone who is in mid level. Who are that? So because a company with $1 million is a direct client, and $100 billion is a direct client. So what would could be the client that you will be targeting? What could be the challenges? Who will be the competitors? So many things you got to do for direct client, right? It just doesn't work like that. Email, you send an email, they say, "Hi, yes, I want resumes from Srinivas," and all of a sudden you get the contract signed. It won't work like that. So work on your profile, that someone, when you initiate a connection, initiate a conversation, they definitely come and check in LinkedIn. The way recruiters go and check the profile LinkedIn before they call or before they approach somebody. So how do you appear in LinkedIn? Do they really think that yes, Srinivas is someone who definitely have the solution for us, and this is the person whom we should talk? Position yourself. This is a long way process. You need to start today. Wonderful. I hope I answered your question, Srinivas. If you're not doing everything, you have not thought about all this, then my answer will sound like you that, okay, what is Suman is telling? He might be telling everything, right? But this is how it works, man. If it is easy, everybody would get it. Why everyone is not getting? Because they want someone to work who is deserved. So you want to become the deserved. Okay, Srinu says, yeah. Sir, this is Srin from Lorhan. Sir, daily I got 4 to 6 rate confirmation from last 7 months. Sir, really I'm doing my best, but why can't I get single placement till now? Yeah. So yeah, exactly right. That's what Srinu I was telling. So if you are getting 4 to 6 rate confirmations, that is good. Now, how many are they getting into translating to interviews? If the interviews are not been cracked by your candidates, then you got to work with your candidates, you want to work with your management. Why? Because in this market, if one candidate is getting two interviews or three interviews, that is so good. If they are not able to crack it, that's not your problem. If your submissions are not converted into interview, you need to check what is the percentage of the requirement that you have submitted your candidates. Or do you think there will be no better candidate than your candidate? That you need to think. If the recruiter gets better candidate, definitely they'll go with a better candidate. Why they will work with you? So if you have to present your resume in proper way, you remember, right, the way we write sales summaries. If you remember the training, you need to you need to take your candidate, you need to take the requirement, and you need to mention why do you think the candidate is matching to the requirement. Do that individually, not just applying or replying to the emails, because recruiter also wants submissions, right? For the sake of submission they may do it. So you just need to focus on the best way possible of mentioning why do you think this candidate is matching, and focus on what is that really you are just giving to those people, or what is that the solving problems. I mean, mention your sales summary from a solution point of view. Write a summary, send it across, and see what is that. Okay, see, you are getting one interview all the week, right? So you got to increase your submission base definitely. If 4 to 6 submissions in a week are getting, okay, daily you are doing 4 to 6, so we are talking of 80 to 120 submission a month. 80 to 120 gets you 4 interviews, then it's a very small ratio. It means the quality of the submission, or maybe the people that you are working with. So one thing is increase the submission ratio by focusing on the quality of the requirements. Second, do that, write proper solution based selling summary to the recruiter. Third, start looking for new vendors, build connections and maintain that rapport. This is what I would suggest you to do that. Very good. Okay, good. Thank you so much, everybody. So I will take one final question. If you have, Srinu, you have asked enough questions, so no more questions from you. Ranjan done. So any new questions comes in, we'll talk, or else I'll connect with you once again. All right, people. Very good. Once again, if you have not received those Excel sheet with best companies to work with for bench sales particularly, download it and start approaching those people. Recruiters and bench sales, you also can definitely download the ebook to understand the roles, different roles: data engineer and machine learning, data scientist. I have mentioned it in a very clear manner so that you can understand. Okay, you can understand those jobs, you can prepare your boolean. Yeah. No, I'm so what is the best way to get an interview for candidate consultant? So first you need to get submissions, right? That's what it is. All right, people. Thank you so very much, and I'll connect with you once again. Okay, very good conversation here, and good to talk to Srinivas, Srinu, Khan, Nirbhay, Sai, and everybody here. I would like to talk to more and more recruiters. Bye bye, people. See you.